Welcome to our channel. Meet 2025's top draft prospects, a new Caitlin Clark, Coach Prime's legacy, and another Holliday. Had Mark Twain lived 100 years later, the quote he popularized about lies, damned lies, and statistics would have surely included mention of mock drafts. Not only are they often baseless, but even on the rare occasion they are rooted in truth. Evolving circumstances have a way of delegitimizing even the most earnest of predictions. So for every player thought to be a lock to go first, there is always a looming trade that threatens to reshuffle the deck entirely. But there are rare occasions when, regardless of who has the first pick, a player is so overwhelmingly talented they cannot be passed over in the name of fit or need. How is the case in 2024, when the Indiana Fever transformed their franchise by taking Caitlin Clark with the first pick of the WNBA draft. Remarkably, the WNBA has another lock to go first in 2025. For that matter, NBA teams are clamoring for the same budding star, while one baseball family is poised to see another son go first overall. The following is DailyMail.com's look at the presumed top picks of 2025. No, Shedeur Sanders doesn't have his father's jaw-dropping athleticism, much less Deion's skills as a baseball player or NCAA track star. What the Colorado Buffaloes quarterback does have is a quick release and accurate touch that could make him the first pick of April's NFL draft, for slots before Deion Sanders was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in 1989. Shedeur is hardly a lock to go first. Miami quarterback Cam Ward or even Shedeur's fellow Buffaloes star teammate Travis Hunter could slip into the top spot. But there is no denying that the Buffs' signal caller is coveted by quarterback-hungry teams at the bottom of NFL standings. You won't find a tougher or more resilient quarterback prospect than Sanders, who has taken 90 sacks over the past 2 seasons but still puts up really strong numbers, wrote ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr., who has long touted Sanders as a potential top pick. I'm always impressed watching him throw on the move, rolling either left or right. He is very accurate in those spots and has the arm to drive the ball. The numbers agree. After playing for his father for 2 years at Jackson State, Shedeur has been sensational since transferring to Colorado when his father accepted the job in Boulder ahead of the 2023 season. Last year he tossed for 27 touchdowns while completing 69.3% of his passes. And this season, with the Buffaloes improved to 8-3, Shedeur has 35 touchdown passes on 74.2% accuracy. He may not be high-stepping into the end zone like Dad, but Shedeur looks to be every bit the prospect his Hall of Fame father once was. First there were brothers Peyton and Eli Manning in the NFL, then there were sisters Nneka and Chiney Ogwumike in the WNBA. Now, if Ethan Holliday can continue his assault on high school pitchers in Oklahoma, Major League Baseball could have its first pair of siblings to both be drafted first overall. It was just 3 years ago that Ethan's brother Matt was taken first by the Baltimore Orioles, and he's since batted .189 over his first 190 Major League games in 2024. Next season, the O's will be looking for a dramatic improvement from the 21-year-old middle infielder as he's expected to assume a starting, everyday role in 2025. And Ethan may not be far behind. The second of retired all-star slugger Matt Holliday's 4 children, Ethan attends the same high school in Stillwater, Oklahoma that his father and brother both went to before him. And like Jackson, Ethan, too, is an infielder, only a considerably larger one than his 6'1" older sibling. The left-handed hitting 17-year-old already stands 6'4", and he could still be growing. That puts Ethan more in line with his burly father's frame, which could translate to better power numbers. Holliday may have the most usable left-handed power in the draft, and he generates it with little effort, reads a MLB.com scouting report. Still adding to his 6'4" frame, he already has plenty of strength and an easy left-handed swing with plenty of bat speed and leverage. He tried to do too much when he got pitched around on the circuit last summer, leading to some swing-and-miss concerns, but he should develop into at least an average hitter with 35 homer pop and plenty of walks. Ethan is not guaranteed to be the top pick and should face stiff competition from Texas A&M outfielder Jace Laviolette or Florida State pitcher Jamie Arnold. Officially, there are just 2 NBA players ever to have been born in Maine, according to Basketball Reference, reserve Nets and Magic forward Jeff Turner, who was ultimately raised in Florida, and current Heat sharpshooter Duncan Robinson, who moved across the state line to New Hampshire at a young age.